This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
So whatever Makebi Zulu has been doing, Makebi Zulu has been drawing their strength from Esther Lungu. If Esther Lungu decides that no, we should go and bury, let's go and bury. It's too big to chaisa kuzande. Twashika no kushika as the head of state. But Esther, she is part of the shenanigans. All these shenanigans that have been going on, Esther is part of this. All these schemes that have been going on with this, Esther is part of this. When they were saying, no, we should not announce that Lungu is dead. When they wanted to hide that Lungu is dead, let us hide that. When they wanted to hide, how could they think of this? How could they even communicate it to people like myself? If Esther was not part of the plan, how? So some of you, no, you are being insensitive. You are talking about the widow. Which widow? Which widow goes into sitting in a meeting with people to plan? For which widow does that? I think which widow? Which widow? Which widow lady la? Uledi lo mulume wakwe. Umulume wakanafwa. Ambo kikala mama meeting. Ambo kikala kwa chitama plan. Which widow? Which widow? No, guys. Let's face things. Let's face reality as it is. Let's say the truth. No. They are mourning. They are mourning. Imwe, are you serious? Have these Lungu family? Have they been mourning? Have they shed tears for Edgar Lungu? These people are callous. These people have got no hearts. These people are not grieving. These people are chancers. These people are people that are turning upside down our culture. Balete ni pamba. Hey, no tayari. Hey, walishama. Hey, ukafomfo hivi. Tetimfo hivi. Nshashama. Awa shama. Nyawa basumbire chitumbi chakwa Lungu muna nikane for 5 months. Eva shama. Eva kafomfo hivi. Eva kachula. Not me. Even from the time that Lungu died, I've been speaking for.
Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
Balungu Bafwa, people say, no, let's hide that Balungu is dead. They wanted to continue posting on the page to say Balungu Balandef, Balungu Balandef, Balungu Balandef. I refused. I insisted that no, it can't happen. Announce that. It was part of my pressure that you saw that Tasila Lungu coming out to announce to say Balungu never fall. So before Balungu Bafude Kumacha, Balungu Bafude Kumacha Bushi. Look, what time did the Tasila Lungu come to announce? They took that time because they were scheming. They were scheming how to handle the situation. They wanted to take advantage of the situation to propel themselves into removing Hakainde Hichilema from power. And that was communicated to me. I refused. Hakainde Hichilema, UPND, they were not there. I was still with the PF. I was still with the co-hosts of Edgar Lungu. Those are the people that I was still interacting with. They threatened me. If you continue we will not be supporting you. I said, to hell with your money. I said, to hell with your money. And here I am. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Because it's God that looks after me. Anyone who is going to think that to say, no, because I'm the one that is helping Tayali, then I can call the shots. Anyone who thinks that, no, because I'm helping Tayali, then I can call the shots. No. You are being naive. You are being stupid. If you really think that you can control me with whatever resources, you are being stupid. You are wasting your time. Help me because you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, or if you don't want to help me, keep your money. Keep your money. Keep your money, because you'll be disappointed. When things don't go right, I will not support you. Once we see there. No, Dad is not loyal. I'm not loyal to I am not loyal to And that is what happened when Lungu died. People wanted me to follow Ifeabulokundoroka. What was that Ifeabulokundoroka? No, we should hide Lungu is dead. No, I refuse. No, we should not go and bury Lungu in Zambia. I refused. And I've been refusing, I've been emphasizing that Lungu should be buried in Zambia. My issue on all this is about Lungu should be buried in Zambia. Why? Because Lungu is a state property. Lungu owes Zambia the presidency. The 7th and 60th president. He owes us that. He owes us that. We need to account for 60th or 7th. Am I getting confused? 7th near 60th. KK, FTJ, Mwanawasa, Arabi, Sata. Yes, 60th president. Lungu owes us the 60th president. Lungu owes us the 60th president. He owes us. We need to account for the 60th president. We need to account for the 60th president. When we are writing history, we should be able to show Uyuni first president, Uyuni second president. That's why we have that embassy pack. Is to be able to account for our former leaders, for our presidents, not in an individual. No, for our presidents, we should be able to account. So far we are accounting. We have Kaunda. We can be able to say Apapa Kaundo Powalala. From there we can be able to account Apa Epo Chilwalala. Apa Epo Ntwankane Mwanawasa Alala. Apa Epo Arabi Alala. Apa Epo Ntwankane Satalala. Apa Epo Lungu Alala. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, we should be able to account. But some of you can't understand this. That's why free education is important. You can't understand that, some of you. You can't understand that. You don't understand the importance of the state history, our country's history. You don't understand it. Ku France. Bakabola la baiba ama necklace. Yava kashiba kwa Napoleon. It is not so much about the value of the necklace. It is not about to say no, the necklace was weighing so much. The value is that those things which were stolen, they are part of the heritage of the French history. That's why they are costing millions. It is not about how many grams they weigh. It is about the history that they carry. And as a person who is patriotic, a person who wants to lead a country, you ought to know about these things. Not no, inengana isa whatever. It means you don't understand. Statecraft. You don't understand statecraft. But if you understand statecraft, Lungu owes us that. We need that. We need the 60th president. We need the 60th president hapa. Chakwa 60th president. Ichakwa 60th president. Some of you have been saying, no, no. Chirechiri chakwa 60th president. Mpaka ferunga kabwe akesa ingira muri chirechiri ndire miewe. Chirechiri tapaka wo bakashika mu humbi. Chirechiri chakwa 60th president. Chikala mulolera Lungu. Whether he's dead or not dead, chikala mulolera chirechiri mpaka akese ingira badia. We must account for the 60th president. Lungu owes us. It is because Mulima Fontini, you don't understand statecraft. That's why you think that, no, we can just bury him that side. No, he's a former head of state. We need to account for him. He has to go there. He is a state asset. He is a state asset. He must go there. And that is my point. It is not about Hakainde Hichilema. No. It is not about UPND. It is about accounting. It is about accounting the state, the state history, the state valuables of the state. Lungu is a valuable of the state. Whether he became president by hooks or crooks, by chance or by conquering, we have to account for him. He is the 60th. There is nobody else who is going to take that position. There is nobody else who is going to go in that chirindi. It is the 60th president. We must account for him. That is my position. Even if Hakainde Hichilema took a different state, if Hakainde Hichilema had said, no, it's okay, tonight I would have been hammering Hakainde Hichilema. I'm telling you, if Hakainde Hichilema had said, no, Lungu, let him be buried with Kokwine, I would have been insisting, I would have been criticizing Hakainde Hichilema for taking that position. Glad, in this case, Hakainde Hichilema is saying, let him come and be buried in Zambia. He's a former head of state. We agree. That is the only reason why we are speaking the same language. It is not about, no, yo, tare, once, whatever. No. We are speaking the same language. If we are not speaking the same language, I would have been criticizing Hakainde Hichilema. I would have been criticizing Hakainde. I would have been making these statements. These lives, I would have been making them criticizing Hakainde Hichilema. Glad enough, this time around, we agree. We agree. Now, all this, Avena Makebi Zulu, now Esther Lungu, they have been doing all this. It is not about the state. It is not about the state. Uyuma Makebi Zulu, now Esther Lungu, they are disregarding our state. They are disrespecting our state. They are disrespecting our state. They want to keep a valuable thing of our president, because is a thing, but a valuable thing of our state, they want to keep it outside Zambia. They are not patriotic. They are not patriotic. They are not. They are not patriotic. And now, people who have not been patriotic, they are the ones who want to come back and ascend to presidency. Makebi Zulu, the guy who has been the most unpatriotic Zambian at this point in time, the most unpatriotic Zambian, is the guy that wants to come back and say, I want to contest as president. What nonsense is that? What kind of a country are we that we are going to take fools like Makebi Zulu, people who don't respect our state, people who are not patriotic, and we say he should become president? What foolishness, what audacity is that? What do these Lungu family take us for? The Lungu family have disrespected the Zambian people by denying them an opportunity for them to mourn their leader, their 60th president. Zambians have been robbed emotionally. Zambians have been robbed emotionally by who? Makebi Zulu and Esther Lungu. I've received phone calls. I've received text messages. Vamumbipiri. I've got your text message, I've read it. But out of the respect that I have for you, I've decided to keep quiet because I can't interact with you. There is another person, another prominent person, former minister in Lungu family. My mom, I'm not going to mention her. I'm not going to mention her because I respect her. You know, she is a politician, but she's one of those respected politicians. Those politicians that, you know, you don't want to drag into this kind of things. No. Bamumbipiri, because bamumbipiri, you know, ni bamumbipiri. Nabapenenga na isura ma phone line. She can be able to call. So I can mention bamumbipiri. I've got no problem mentioning bamumbipiri. But that other mom, I'm not going to mention it. But mom, I've heard you. I've heard what you said. But I want you to understand me that I'm speaking from a conscience. Because some of you are saying, why are you dragging, you know, Esther Lungu in this? Esther Lungu, if you must know, Esther Lungu, she is the next king, the next of king, whatever, the next king. Yeah, I think that it's so much right. She is the next king. But Esther ever in charge. But Esther ever in charge. You cannot discuss the whole shenanigans. You can't discuss the shenanigans surrounding Edgar Lungu's burial without Esther. No, you can't. Because she's the next king. But she is in charge. Number one person in as far as Lungu's burial is concerned, Yiva Esther. Ever number one. So whatever Makebi Zulu has been doing, Makebi Zulu has been drawing their strength from Esther Lungu. If Esther Lungu decides that no, we should go and bury, let's go and bury. It's too many good teachers Twashika no kushika as the head of state. But Esther, she is part of the shenanigans. All these shenanigans that have been going on, Esther is part of this. All these schemes that have been going on with this, Esther is part of this. When they were saying, no, we should not announce that Lungu is dead. When they wanted to hide that Lungu is dead, let us hide that. When they wanted to hide, how could they think of this? How could they even communicate it to people like myself? If Esther was not part of the plan. How? So some of you, no, you are being insensitive. You are talking about the widow. Which widow? Which widow goes into starts sitting in a meeting with people to plan? Which widow does that? I think which widow? Which widow lady la? Ule lomulume wakwe. Umulume wakanafwa. Ambo kikala mama meeting. Ambo kikala kwa chitama plan. Which widow? Which widow? No, guys. Let's face things. Let's face reality as it is. Let's say the truth. No. They are mourning. Imwe, are you serious? Are these Lungu family, have they been mourning? Have they shed tears for Edgar Lungu? These people are callous. These people have got no hearts. These people are not grieving. These people are chancers. These people are people that are turning upside down our culture. But they ni pamba. Hey, no, tayari. Hey, walishama. Hey, ukafomfwe hivi. Mfwe hivi. Nishashama. Awa shama. Nyawa basumbire chitumbi chakwa Lungu muna nikane for 5 months. Ewa shama. Ewa kafomfwe hivi. Ewa kachula. Not me. Even from the time that Lungu died, I've been speaking for that man. I've been speaking for that man because people have been trying to take advantage of Lungu's burial or Lungu's body. They have been trying to take advantage of it. I've been speaking for Lungu. No, Lungu said, Fiabupuba. Fintu mulefwa. It's what you want. It's what you want. It's not about Lungu. I said it immediately when Lungu died. I said, let us not bring in politics. Let us not bring in politics. That was my first statement. Let us mourn this man in dignity. I called for that because I knew what was happening in the background. But I was sober when I came out. The first time I came out and speak about Edgar Lungu's death, I was sober. Because I thought that these people, they would do the right thing as well. That's what I thought. I knew there were these plans to say, no, we hide Lungu, we embalm Lungu. There were these plans. But I thought they will change their mind, they will do the right thing. And I came, I warned, let us do the right thing. Did they do the right thing? No. Instead, immediately, Uyonakachinda. Lungu was poisoned. Lungu was poisoned. How can you say Lungu was poisoned when we know the death, the circumstances, the ailment of Edgar Lungu? We knew. How can you come and say that? Because those are part of the plans. Because what happened now, they wanted to make sure that they use that to remove Hakainde Hichilema from power. They wanted people to rise against Hakainde Hichilema. They wanted to use the emotions of the Zambian people to remove Hakainde Hichilema. Is that right, Mwebantu? Is that right? Umuntu afwa, you start thinking of how you are going to remove Hakainde Hichilema. Because that was the plan. The plan was, okay, what are we going to do to maximize our chances to remove Hakainde Hichilema from power? Is that correct, Mwebantu? Is that correct? Is that what I should agree? Messages. Is that what I should agree? To use it to advance political chances. Nakana. No. You are uncouth. What Book Christian Wule. If you haven't seen it, it is my Christian values that are saying, no, Tayali, you can't agree with this.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.